And right now we have in the studio a brother who has been around in the music business for a while, but he's a hard worker who does his own thing. He produces his own material. And we have a very special interview with him right now. And Barry,
Yes, sir, brother.
my brethren, welcome, man. How you doing? I know you're
No respect, you know. And no love to every man
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
inner city community, you know.
Yeah. And I'm sure you're a listener to Roots, Barry. I do have to ask that.
I tell you, my brother, night and day, you know.
You know?
Yes,
So
sir.
Barry, give me an idea as to how long you really are juggling in the business, cause a good while now.
Yeah, man, a long
And
time.
he's always a man off of my corner personally for years.
True.
Yeah, but I never really get an opportunity. Well, this is a blessed opportunity for me, cause a long time. So give me an idea. I could know like how long you really are struggling at this business, because this is a struggle for you and I. You know?
Yes, I double figure, you know, in 19 years of them thing there, you know.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
man.
and Impulse is what your first album.
Yeah, the first album.
So over the years you have released singles coming down the line though.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Somebody told me that you produced a comedy album some years ago with Hamrai White. Is it?
Right. Yeah. Around 9 years ago, I think. But I didn't release it, you know.
I didn't get a chance to release it.
Right.
Well, we have a dub cut out. I don't know if we'll be able to play some of the comedy on it for the listeners. But what you're gonna do right now, you want to play a cut from the Impulse album. It's called Great Leaders, and then we'll get back on our talk. Listen to this one, ladies and gentlemen, from a brother by the name of Bobby Liston, in the music business for over 19 years, his first album, and we want to feature it right now for you.
Many great leaders have sacrificed their life, fighting for justice and human rights. And although all may not be here today, we know that their works will never go in vain. Man like Marcus Garvey and Luther King, man like A. Selassie and Malcolm X. Lord knows how they struggle to set us free. Some even use non-violence with diplomacy. They know there was a battle to be won. Too long the weak been oppressed by the strong. We are their children, and we must understand that the work that they have done, we must carry on through the land. Man like Paul Bogle and Mandela, man like Kwame Okwente, man like Steve Biko. Equal rights and justice was their belief, and they stood as a light so this world could see. We are their children, and we must understand that the work that they've done, we must carry on through the land. Many great leaders have sacrificed their life, fighting for justice and human rights. And although all may not be here today, we know that their works will never go in vain. Man like Marcus Garvey and Luther King, man like A. Selassie and Malcolm X. Lord knows how they struggle to set us free. Some even use non-violence with diplomacy. They know there was a battle to be won. Too long the weak been oppressed by the strong. We are their children, and we must understand that the work that they have done, we must carry on through the land. Man like Lavator, man like Hannibal, man like Shaka Zulu, man like Steve Biko. Equal rights and justice was their belief, and they stood as a light so this world could see. We are their children, and we must understand that the work that they have done, we must carry on through the land. Many great leaders have sacrificed their life, fighting for justice and human rights. And although all may not be here today, we know that their works will never go in vain. Man like Marcus Garvey and Luther King, man like A. Selassie and Malcolm X. Lord knows how they struggle to set us free. Some even use non-violence with diplomacy. They know there was a battle to be won. Too long the weak been oppressed by the strong, you see. And we are their children, and we must understand that the work that they've done, we must carry on through the land.
Yes, the voice of Barry Liston here on Roots 96.1 FM in a positive way from an album, Impulse. Yeah, Barry.
Yes, my brother.
How long now you released this?
This album around 5 years now.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Sounding fresh, man.
True.
Yeah,
You know, positive words are always fresh, you know?
You know what I mean? And where you recorded it? Where?
Down Hochi, a station, IRFM.
Grove Recording.
Yeah.
Okay, and who are the musicians that you worked with on this?
Chris McDonald and Dalton Icklins.
Just two brothers?
Yes, man. Two talented all-rounder musicians.
Yeah, them sound full-bodied, man, and thing. But some of the cuts, some of our DJ compliment you and thing on it, eh?
Yeah, I have one there named Love or Hate, done by Detrimental.
Detrimental is a
upcoming DJ, yeah.
Okay, you're listening to Roots 96.1 FM, the voice of the inner city, reality radio as we call it. Radio the way the creative radio, Marconi, wanted radio to be. We are supplying a good service to the communities of Kingston and St. Andrew. That's what we're here for. I want to say enough love and respect to Ruba and the crew on the big tree up there on Mannings Hill Road. Ruba, Sharon's Restaurant and Lounge on Mannings Hill Road, and all of the massive who congregate under the big tree there. Mr. Ford and Bada Ford and Country and Bunny and Lippy and Messi and the whole crew, yeah? And while I'm at it, everybody all along the Mannings Hill Road and everybody in the Havendale area, all the brothers at the Exodus Nuclear Recording Studio there in Kirk Avenue. There's Youth, yeah, Hopi, man and wife there, and all the people in the Gully Bank, Beetroot and Junior and all the man them along the Whitehall Avenue to Lippo, and the man who keep the big show the other day for the poor people, and everything did kind of turn off after a while. Hope you all listening to Roots 96.1 FM, the voice of the inner city as we call it, reality radio. The radio, the way radio should sound and be, as conceived by Marconi. And we have in the studio a brother who has conceived and write his own musical material and go into the studio and bring it out and make it into a reality. Mr. Barry Liston, and he's here with us this afternoon, and we are having a chat with him about his work as a producer. Okay, we're going to take another cut from this album now. This one is one that I personally like. It's called We the Africans, written by Barry Liston himself. I want you to give a listen to this one. Really, really good.
We're monsters of civilization, scientific discoveries, mathematicians and zoologists, kings and philosophers, doctors and astrologers, musicians and fire dancers, professors and spiritual teachers, princes and princesses, living in kingdom and palaces, walking the streets of gold, wearing diamond, rubies and pearls. We're living in love, peace, and harmony. Wars and crimes and rumors and lies were from an alien tribe. Then one day they came from the caves far away, using the name of religion, but they were a negative legion. Cause the raid that was sick, destroy our history, stole our diamonds and pearls, the story still untold. Destroy our language and put us in bandage. Burn us in shackles and chains and carry us down here as slaves. Freedom, 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 freedom. We the African people were a nation who feared God and did no evil. Wars and crimes and guns and missiles were from an alien tribe. Then one day they came from the caves far away, using the name of religion, but they were negative legion. Telling us about the God above, but in their heart there was no love. Cause they raid our city, destroy our history, stole our silver and gold, and in all the story still untold. Destroy our language and put us in bandage. Burn us in shackles and chains and carry us down here as slaves. Freedom, 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 African nation, we're living in love, peace and harmony. Wars and crimes and guns and missiles were from an alien tribe. Then one day they came from the caves far away, using the name of religion, but they were a negative legion. Telling us about the God above, but in their heart there was no love. Cause they raid our city, destroy our history, stole our diamonds and pearls, and in all the story still untold. Put us in bandage, destroy our language, put us in shackles and chains, and carry us down here.